You used Go High Level before, or is this something brand new to you?
Something brand new.
All right. So I'm guessing you saw my text about waking up your old leads. Is that right?
Yes.
Awesome. So today I'm opening. So first off, I'll give you a little bit of background. Have you ever heard of Go High Level? Just so I understand how who I'm talking to, or is this completely new?
I've seen the advertising, but I don't know much about it.
Okay. So Go High Level, it's an all-in-one marketing platform. It'll do so many different things. They have this thing called AI Employee that can book your appointments with AI. It does AI voice. It'll reply to your reviews, help you get more reviews. But really, the most valuable thing I'd say is you can put all your old leads in. Like every person you've ever spoken to as a realtor. And I don't know, how long have you been a realtor? It's a good question to ask.
Since 2007.
So I'm guessing you got a pretty big list of names and phone numbers at this point. Is that right?
No, because I had to step away in about
Okay.
2015 to take care of my spouse. So I was out for almost 10 years. But I stayed regular as far as keeping my license active. I just wasn't active in the service.
Okay. So one of the best things you can do is reach out to all your old leads, but you can also use high level to get new leads. Um, you're a traditional realtor, not like wholesale or something like that. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. Well, one thing I can say is for someone even who's getting into it, having everything organized in one place is good. And so as you meet people, Go High Level is a great tool for making sure that you put them on a nurture. So they're getting emails about your business on a regular basis and hearing from you over a long period of time, because that way, when they are ready to buy a new house, um, they're thinking of you. You're top of mind. And so you've probably been getting my text for a while, I'm guessing. Is that right?
Yes.
Yep. So same exact thing. I'm using Go High Level to let you guys know. And look, eventually one day you show up here. And that's gonna be the same thing over time as you build your business. And it's just important that it's organized and running from the beginning. So like let's take a look. I'm curious to see. Give me your name one more time. I'm gonna look and see when you came in my system, and it's gonna be funny, I'm sure. Give me your name one
G-
more time.
Jeannie Smith. Gennie Smith.
Let's take a look. And I just saw a couple other people jump in. Alex Sanchez, good to see you, man. I feel like either we've met a couple times or you might be a current client.
Who, me?
No,
It's
Alex
about Alex.
Sanchez
What's up,
down
Rob?
there.
Yeah, we've met a few times. Glad to be on here again.
He's
Good.
back.
We got Alex and then Wahida, my new friend from the certification portal today. I had a great conversation with her. How are you, Wahida? I'm glad you tapped in. Can you?
Fantastic, fantastic. Good to
Tap,
meet
Good.
tap, tap in.
So we're talking about reactivation campaigns. I'm opening my agency back up for small businesses once again. For the past, I'd say since September, all I've been doing is only dealing with white label agencies, putting people in their own agency. And so, guys, I've got a lot of my current clients that are still on here. If you're a small business owner that just joined, we got a lot of people that just joined. And so today I sent out a text. I'm dropping my setup fee. No setup fee. It's usually $1,000. And so we're gonna set up your system so that so you can have AI reach back out to all your old leads, ringless voicemails, AI voice, SMS, email, so that they pop into your meetings just like the people you see popping in right here. You guys have all been in my system probably for a dang year. And here you are popping back in. And basically, what I'm selling you is the same exact solution that I used to get you guys to this meeting. If that couldn't be proof in the pudding enough right there. So Jeannie right here, let's see when she came in. January 13th, 2025. So not too long ago. You were actually one of my most recent leads, Jeannie. It's unlikely. Everybody else here can tell you that we get people on here every time that are like a year old. And so
And
you're
Rob, real quick, how many contacts or texts or emails do you send out per month? Is it 3 times a week times the 4 on the month? That's 12 every month, or is that about right?
let's take a quick look. Um, and this, guys, every time I've got 10 people that show up and half of them sign up, it is typical. And I haven't even paid for leads now in a couple months. We can go to, I think it's under phone numbers. Usage summary, messaging analytics. And so Dwayne and Damon, I want to introduce myself to you guys real quick. During this first 20 minutes, all I do is really greet you guys. I kind of go off script a little bit, and I'll show a little bit as we talk. But I'm gonna kind of cover everything and start over at about 2:20 once we've got everybody who's going to be in here. But Dwayne, can you tell me where you're calling from and what you know about HighLevel already? I'm gonna go to Damon after Dwayne.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Just fairly new to it. Looked at it a couple years ago and hadn't purchased.
All right. Well, perfect. And you small business? What kind of small business do you have?
I haven't started one yet.
All right.
Completely new to everything.
So you're more looking to start an agency, probably.
Correct.
Got you. All right. Well, I think that I've just isolated the last 30 days. So I sent like 100,000 messages almost the last 30 days. Right? That's a good
Am I
chunk.
in this sequence already?
Oh yeah, you're in there.
You're
Is
one
it-
of the people he's texted and sent an email on.
Is
Oh,
that
okay.
is that
Well,
what
you know,
yeah, you're on there now.
well, that's one of the cool things is when you send out in a realtor, any business, you don't know what keyword's going to trigger somebody. Just
Mm-mm.
like whatever brought you in today, you don't know what it is. You just keep going and going. And then there may be something they may be ready to sell or they may be ready to buy. And then that's when they reach out
Right.
whenever they're ready to go.
And you know what? It's kind of cool. Like once you've got your list built up, and so even if you're a realtor, you're going to be able to try out different things. And one thing that I do different, it's still a workflow, which is like an automation that I send it because I have to make sure that they're not a current client, that they haven't said stop before, that their number's valid. So I've got this workflow that I give you guys, which you can use for this. But every morning on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I wake up and really I'm thinking about it the night before. And I'm like, what can I say to pull out that chunk of people who hasn't been on a meeting yet? I'm constantly tweaking it. And so sometimes I'll get 50 bookings, sometimes I get 200. It all comes down to what I'm saying. But if you are a high level agency, one of the best things is that you can continue to have so many different features. There's always a new update. And so you can just keep on throwing different things at this list. And I learned about this from having my credit repair company. We had 2,000 subscribers, like 50,000 leads in the system. We spent, 50K a month for dang near a year on ads. And so we had a tremendous amount of data. And that's where I realized, like, once you have that list that's opted into your business, that's it. And I'm sure you guys have heard it's all about building your audience, whether they're on YouTube, whether they're on Instagram, wherever they're at. Once you build them, you can just pull business out of that thing forever. And there's always something new to offer them, especially if you're a master of what you do, because you're always going to be coming up with new stuff. So Dwayne, I met you, man, and I'm glad you're looking to start an agency. I'm going to cover all the bonuses I give when people start agencies through my link in a bit. And I'm also going to cover what I have for small businesses here, because I know we got a few of you guys who are looking to use the same kind of system I'm using right here to book this call for your own businesses. And Damon, I wanted to meet you, man. Tell me about what kind of business you have, what you know about HighLevel, where you're calling from.
Hey, yeah, I'm calling from actually right now I'm in Philadelphia. So if you hear screaming and cursing, it's not me, it's the other vehicles around me. I'm on
No worries. No worries.
this thing called the Schuylkill Expressway up here. It's pretty intense.
I've
But
heard
today it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm originally live in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I got a marketing agency that I've been working on, doing some social media, but I also do some business consulting in my full-time job. I work I would say, my official title is Chief Information Officer, for like a regulatory organization. We regulate about, 8,000 utility companies across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So it's a pretty decent job. I mean, a lot of folks, doing this business has actually nothing to do with that. It's taught me a lot, but, what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to transition, kind of like my hero's journey.
Yeah.
Understanding that we need to do a little bit more. I'm also into the cybersecurity risk management space.
Okay.
These are some of the things I'm trying to teach kind of like there's one thing when you connect with a partner, there's other thing with sustaining the relationship to do the things to make it long term. that you can continue doing business over and over. You know, we would call it repeat customers, or, you know, offering repeat services and those kinds of things. So we have all of those kinds of things set up, and I've kind of been hesitant to pull the trigger as I haven't completely transitioned from one to the other, but that transition is coming very soon, very, very
Good.
quickly.
You know,
And
one
so I'm trying to
Go
get
ahead.
things set up. Hope that makes sense.
It does. And so there's a lot of different services you can offer them within that cybersecurity, you know, umbrella. A lot of digital services you can upsell. So it's a great product and it's a growing space. Tell me, like, what are your initial strategies for bringing on clients in the front end? Do you have like a big personal network or a list of people who are already coming on that know you? Tell me about your
Well, right
strategy.
now,
Go ahead.
right now, one of the things I want to do is I'm working to maximize my presence in social media. I've got a whole strategy that I'm getting ready to deploy as far as on my customer pages on both LinkedIn and some of the other social media pages, where I've got content that, you know, of course, everybody has studied Gary,
Gary V.
Gary V.
Yeah.
And you know, as far as
Talking about
freemium,
content creation, knew
content
exactly
and
what you're talking
freemium,
about.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I'm trying to do is put, you know, kind of, because I already have, I don't want to say I have a name, but I have recognition in the space. And so
Yeah.
I'm trying to separate myself from my former, which is still my current, until my new brand that I'm establishing just as myself, you know. And so there'll be some bleed over, of course, which I'm hoping for. And then to start to
Right.
establish this new concept of what I'm trying to do with cyber and also risk management. You know, a
Beautiful.
lot of businesses end up getting popped because they don't understand. I mean, real quick, this is freemium. You know, you've got the guy that's running the business from 9 to 5, and then some family member has a computer from 5 to midnight watching whatever online, and then maybe one of the kids has it from midnight to 8 in the morning watching God knows what else. And then we run the business with that. Then 9 o'clock the next morning, same computer, customer information, customer contact information, and then folks wonder how folks get hacked.
Right. Exactly, man.
Risk management 101, those type of things.
So let me make sure I greet everybody in here. I don't think there's that many
Yeah,
more
my
people.
bad. Let me shut
No,
it
you're
down, man.
good, bro. Now I have some stuff I want to say back to that, but I don't want to forget everybody else real quick. So I'm gonna greet everybody, and then I'm gonna, you know, talk a
I
little bit
hope
more.
that freemium was of some value.
Say again.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So we've got. I want to know who iPhone is right there. I think iPhone's the only one that I haven't greeted yet, if I'm not mistaken. And Rick Hodge, good to have you back. Rick, I'm trying to place you, man. Did you have the landscaping company? Is that right? And I don't know if you can talk right now. I think you might have said you wanted to listen in and text earlier this morning. So I sent you the link. If you can hit me in chat. Oh, there you go.
Okay. All right. There you go. So yeah, man, I'm over here trying to finish up a little bit of drywall in a house I'm selling. So
Are you the
I'm
guy
gonna
that
try
does
to start going to your
landscaping?
calls and go from there.
Cool. Were you the guy that was the landscaper that I connected with like a month ago? Is that right?
I do some advertising for a landscaper.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
I can't place it, man.
I'm a
But
flip guy. Buy houses and make them nice and sell them.
okay, got you. Have we spoken before? I think we have, right?
Yes. Yes, we have.
Okay. How long ago? Long time?
About 2 weeks ago.
Not long. Wow. The memory shot.
Yeah. Hey, we all busy. I get it. No,
Yeah.
my main concern was transferring over all my stuff from where I'm at now with people trying to build stuff out and going to yours, which I'm paying the same money. I don't care.
Yeah.
But that had me concerned. And I've got to do something better than what I'm doing for this Go High Level. I can't keep doing this.
Oh, you're not. Wait.
I'm in Go High Level. I'm trying to get people to fix websites with Go High Level, and it's not working. I'm hiring people, and it doesn't work. You're asking them. So there you go.
Got you. And then did you know about our done for you services, right? We work on websites.
Yes, I saw that.
Yes, sir. Have I gone through the whole pitch with you?
Yes, you have.
Okay, cool. And then you've tried VAs and had trouble, it sounds like.
Yes, with this Go High Level stuff. I hire VAs normal for cold calling, texting, all that stuff, but I don't have problems there. I have problems with Go High Level, hiring people that actually do what they say they're going to do.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough for sure. Cool. And look, if you want to get access to everything we've got, the AI employee code is something you could do without having to transfer your agency. So I'll cover that once I cover the bonuses. And then who else do I have in here that I haven't created? Who is iPhone? I think that might be the only person. The iPhone guest.
Okay.
If you can come off mute and let me know if I already spoke to you, what your name is, so I can find you later if I need to.
You spoke with me. I'm Jeannie.
Jeannie. Okay. Sorry about that, Jeannie. Got you.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're pretty much at the end where people don't really hop in too much after this. And Wahida, basically what this is, like, it's just an open format Zoom call I do. The first half, I'm on with my current clients and I'm helping them with whatever they need and passing, directing stuff to my team to help with whatever they need. On the second half, what I do is it's different. I send out a different message every day. Today, I kind of called out small business owners to hop on. I think we got more agency owners on here than business owners, small business owners, but I call out like a specific thing that we're going to talk about. And so what I'll do is I'll have them on, I'll talk about whatever that thing is. And then I also cover what all the bonuses I give away to other high level agencies are when they become affiliated. So one thing, Wahida, is, and Alex, the first half is what Latoya is talking about for current clients. I think you only joined for the second half too. So I don't think you got the first half, but so yeah, Wahida, I'm gonna cover all the bonuses I give to affiliates. I told you how our done for you side works. I didn't tell you anything about all the free stuff I give away. And so that's what I'm gonna talk about here. And
Okay, cool.
do we have any small business owners or was it all agency owners in here? Because I'll skip the thing I texted about if we don't have any small business owners in here. Was there anybody?
I started as a small business, but now I'm an agency, which
Right.
which morphed the small business. So
Yep. Same story as me. I started with solar and then it morphed into agency. The reason I'm making that distinction is the thing I texted about today was basically an offer to have people in my agency to set up their AI to handle all inbound channels and to do reactivations to all their old leads. Now, of course, I would still offer that same service to other agency owners, but mostly when I'm dealing with agency owners, I just charge hourly. So it's an hourly thing and it's not a monthly recurring thing. And so you'd be better off working with my bank of hours if you have an agency than you would be doing the recurring. But what I had texted about today was a service we offer where it's just basically a Go High Level sub account. And I think everybody knows what that is. And we were going to set up outbound nurture flows that have SMS, email, and ringless voicemail to go back out to all of their past clients. Now, the first step to that is taking all of their old leads and breaking it up into categories like people who came to an appointment, people who never came to an appointment, people who are customers but haven't come back in a while, people who canceled. That's called segmenting the data. Then we're going to clean it, remove all the old bad numbers, bad emails, and then we're going to send a campaign. So a ringless voicemail, it's something you can do in workflow. So in Go High Level Workflow, you click voicemail, and what it does, their phone will ring for just 1 second, and then it'll stop ringing, and they'll have a voice. You can record an audio file on your iPhone notes or memo, and then you can drop it into High Level. And what happens is people, even if someone said don't text me anymore, you can still call and you can ring this voicemail. But what they'll do when their phone rings, a lot of times people just call it right back. And so then you have your AI voice set up inbound in High Level to catch those callbacks and handle it from there. So basically we go in, we separate the data like that, and we create a campaign for each category. So like, here's a campaign to get people to come back in. And go ahead, Wahida, shoot. Come off mute.
So did I hear you right? So you said you set up the outbound where you can use it to reactivate your list if you want to put the message in, upload the message. It doesn't matter the length, is that correct?
But you get, for the ringless voicemail, you get charged. It's very similar to just an actual voice call. So you get charged based on the number of minutes that the recording is. And I think the rate is dang near the same as a Twilio call.
Okay.
Call.
Okay. So you can call your customers, leave a nice message, and then what did you say about the call back? You said if
Yeah.
the customer
So
wants to call back, who are they calling? Another
it'll,
AI?
it'll actually ring their phone when the voicemail goes out. And so, for instance, like after these masterminds, I'll take everyone who came or who booked, and I'll send them an email, a text, and a voicemail. The voicemail is going to say, "Hey, I'm not sure if we got to connect on the meeting or not. I know you booked. I wanted to make sure that if you actually wanted to go ahead and get started with a trial, that you had the ability to book one-on-one with me. So I'm giving you that calendar link here. You should see it in your email and your text. Go ahead and check your spam if you don't see it. And that's the same thing I'm saying in my text too. But either way,
Wow.
they're going to get one of those. And when I send out that voicemail to 200 people that booked, usually like 10 or 15 call me right back.
So,
But
okay, but you have them calling you back, or they can call an AI back. Which
you
one?
can call the HighLevel's native voice AI. You can go straight to that.
Go
And
to the AI. So you're saying your services that you provide, you help us set that up where
yeah,
you
we
put in
set
the
up
information into the AI, and the voice, when the customer calls, is talking to the AI, but the AI is programmed
exactly.
with all of your data.
Exactly.
You
So my
wait,
special
no, wait, wait, hold on one second.
go
So
ahead.
I just hired a VA to set up this process. So he's been working on it like it's been like a month now.
What? I
Yeah.
can have that set up in a
That's
few
why I
hours.
was like, wait a minute, Ron, let me
Damn.
I'm understanding what you are
Hire him and hire
saying.
me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Okay.
we do this all day, and the thing is, I used to do it when I had to integrate third-party AI voice. So I was using like I don't know if you heard of Air AI, but I was the 38th person in the
No, I
world
haven't.
to have access to the very first voice AI, and I taught myself how to code to make the Zapier and Make application. I'm going to tell you guys about in a second, which allows you to like when an AI voice call ends, you can take the transcript and analyze it and then book appointments in HighLevel. Now they have it all in HighLevel from the start. So it's way faster. It's a 15-minute setup instead of like a 6-hour setup. It's a dream.
Oh my God.
Um,
My thing is though, the data that put in, so like if the customer calls back and what book comes after this one. So whatever information you feed in, it'll be the AI will be prepared to talk back, hold the conversation
yeah.
with the customer.
I mean, it's not, you want to keep it pretty simple. You want to keep it as simple as you can. Don't try to do too much on there.
Oh, okay.
Uh, but it'll do its job. And I say
Okay.
keep it simple because the HighLevel AI is not, it's not like a workflow style builder yet. And I'm sure they'll get there eventually. Other voice platforms are like that. And we do work on those. If somebody in here wants a super high tech voice AI, we work with the best ones that exist. Bland
I,
AI is my favorite. But I would
okay.
recommend sticking with a HighLevel and just keeping it simple. Say, hey, the voice AI can say, yeah, we do this and this and that. These are the services we offer, can answer questions about the services and send a booking link. And they're
Okay.
about to have it where it can book automatically. And they just added a feature where now you can actually take actions during the call. So
But
if you go
uh,
ahead.
so that's cool for the clients, but our main products is books, is services. I mean, entertainment products, not like
Mhm.
booking appointments. So you see what I'm saying? So we really, it really would really help us a lot if we can use the AI bot to engage with
Right.
the caller.
Right. Oh, it'll engage with them. They can talk all about your services. And then we have a hack that can help you bypass the word limit too. Now, Sir Ashley just hopped in here, and I know that I've seen you in here recently, but can you remind me what kind of business you have, Sir Ashley?
Yes, so I am a real estate agent. I'm a brokerage owner as well.
Okay.
So I want a system to use for realtors,
Okay.
to recruit realtors, but also buyers and sellers.
Got you. And so you saw my text today. We've got a special offer for really our basic system, where we're waiving the $1,000 setup. But the same thing, you've probably been getting my text for a minute. I know I've seen you on here before. And so it's the same thing that you got hit with today is what I was offering in the message today. So what I had said was you can use HighLevel's AI employee to get all of your old contacts back into your pipe, back into your calendar. Um, and it's the same thing I did with you guys. You can do ringless voicemail, SMS, email, and we'll set up the campaigns. We'll take your old data, clean it up, and then start a campaign on it. And
Okay.
then you can use that for you can use it to deal with new leads too, right? You'd want to have one flow that's for reaching back out to all your old people, and that thing needs to run constantly. You never want to text people more than 3 times a week. And you guys see how I do it. I come up with something different every single, 3 times a week to say. With your new leads, it's a little more simple. You can just say the same thing to them because they haven't heard from you before. So you're wanting to recruit. How are you thinking of getting the people's names in the first place? Are you thinking of like running ads?
Yeah,
Using
so I have so as a brokerage owner, I have access to Market View Broker, which has it gives me a spreadsheet, an Excel sheet of all the agents in my area.
Oh, shoot. That's great.
Yeah.
So what I would say, like, you need to be careful of compliance with a cold data list, but in general, if it's a business to business outreach, which it is, if you're reaching out to recruit, people aren't going to get too offended. And
No,
so,
they get it all the time anyway.
yeah. And so you can do ringless voicemail, WhatsApp, you can do WhatsApp. I forgot about that. SMS and email. And so we create a campaign that's going to reach out to that whole list for you. And you can get this service from us for 297 a month. That's it. And maybe 247. What did I say? What does my
I think it was
website?
247.
Yeah, 247. Obviously we have a bunch of other services we can upsell. And Wahida, since you're in your own agency, and first off, Sir Ashley, are you in your own Go High Level agency or no?
Not my no. I have other programs that I have access and use Go High Level with.
Our price point is a lot higher. We have like a higher minimum for white label because we don't
Yes.
have control over it. You know what I mean? We're building it in their system, and then they may not need us ever again after that. So we have a higher minimum for our white label work. And right now, like we have a really low door for this service right here because it's in our agency. So Wahida, me and you are already talking about getting on a white label plan. This is just going to add like maybe 6 hours or so to the work that you need done, and we'll add it into your hours. So you can just plan on this happening with the plan we already talked about.
Wow.
And
Okay.
then here's my service menu. And guys, if you're an agency, we offer like white label services. We can do all these things here. So we're beasts at SEO, paid ads, creating graphics or videos for you to post in your social planner, scheduling them out. Um, we can help you do affiliate program setup. We can help you set up outbound voice or deep AI. Now, deep AI is when we get a lot more sophisticated. And I'm going to explain the difference here in a minute. And then we do custom scrapers, custom integrations to other platforms. We can even do customer portals that are not just, we can do the Go High Level one or even more advanced custom, like put custom portals where your clients can log in. And yeah, so 247 a month, and we can do all this stuff for you. So Sir Ashley, like I'm gonna drop a one-on-one calendar link after this. I may be I may be slammed until tomorrow. I kind of think I'm fully booked up, but I may have one more slot. But we'll deal with that in just a second if anybody wants to get started. Now, Kay, I think you just hopped in. Kay, nice to meet you. Where are you calling from? What do you know about High Level? Oh, I got to get you unmuted. There we go.
I'm actually in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I was asking like, are you in Dallas? Because those buildings kind of look familiar in the background.
I
So-
was there in October, and I think that's the home of Go High Level, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's
oh, okay.
where it started. But no, this is Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here in North Carolina, pretty far away from you. But
Oh, okay.
I love Dallas. My family's here, and so they're about 20 minutes outside the city.
Yeah, this is
And
better.
I'm here in Fort Mill.
oh wait, what? Who is?
Ashley.
Oh, I couldn't see who was saying that.
Sir Ashley.
Sir Ashley, no way, bro. I've
Okay.
knocked so many doors for solar out in Fort Mill. I probably knocked on yours. That was
So
a
I
Sorry
did.
previous
about
one.
interrupting somebody. Sorry.
Okay,
No,
so
you're good. You're good.
I did have a high level account, but I had someone set it up for me, but something went wrong. So I'm just trying to
What
get
kind of
back.
business do you have? Again,
What? Yeah, it's insurance agency.
insurance agency. Cool, bro. So you talking to the right guy if you want your high level setup right.
Okay.
There are 2 million businesses on high level, 60,000 agencies. There are only 300 people that are certified by Go High Level. I was the 80th, and I'm the only one of those 300 who's been a guest speaker on their masterclass. So HighLevel's interviewed me. It's on their YouTube. I've taken 3 businesses to 6 figures a month on their platform. Solar business, I went from door knocking to running call centers, and I'm actually a general contractor as well in Massachusetts. And my credit repair business got up to 2,000 subscribers with 80 employees across both businesses. And Go High Level dang sure can handle big businesses like that. It's not going to start going slow. It'll work totally fine. And so I've got a lot of experience in paid ads. I started working in digital marketing before I went into solar. So I come from digital marketing. I worked at one of the biggest digital marketing firms in the country. And that's where they taught me how to cold call. That's where I learned how to sell.
Okay.
So that's my background. And basically, Kay, I don't know how much you heard about basically what the text was about. This is what I'm talking about. And so we're opening it back up to small business owners. Pretty much this offers like anyone who books to get this done. Like I think I may open up my calendar a little later today, but um the longest I'll extend this is until tomorrow, but I'm gonna wipe the setup and give you a Go High Level with if you need a basic site, we can do it for you. But you'll get you already know what all is in Go High Level. We'll set up the review automations, the social profile automations. The main thing that we're going to be doing is creating some campaigns for the data that you've got. So we're going to take all your old leads, anybody who's ever reached out to your business, you got their phone, email. We're going to break it out into categories, and we're going to create campaigns that's going to reach back out to them over WhatsApp, ringless voicemail, SMS, and email. And so that's going to be going. We'll set up triggers that will add people into those categories. Like if a customer hasn't come back to you in a certain amount of time or whatever those triggers are, we'll set it up so this runs in the background all the time. Any business that's been around for a while, you should be generating 30% of your business from old leads. And guys, that's exactly what I'm doing here. What I'm wanting to set up for you is exactly how I fill this meeting up every single day or 3 times a week. And then usually I get 100 bookings for these things. Let me show you. And of course, if you guys are interested in any of those other services you saw on that page, just let me know.
I didn't see the page. Where is the page?
Oh, am I not sharing my screen? Dadgummit. Every time. Okay, so I'm going to show you that page again. But yeah, so here's how many texts I sent in the last 30 days, and it's all to my old Facebook leads. So all of you guys came off a Facebook ad at some point in the past year. And in the credit business, we spent 50K a month. So we had so many leads, and I just learned the magic of these types of campaigns. So whether you're a small business owner or you're an agency owner, this is the first thing you should be asking your clients and setting up for your clients is how long have you been in business? How many leads do you have? And of course, follow-up's important even with new leads too. But people forget that you need to be reaching out to your old leads. Like 3 times a week, I think of a different message to send out to people. And that's all I have to do to get this many people on a meeting. That's it. It's 100% worth it. I don't have to do any cold calling. Hang on. I got a couple people I got to let in, Alex and Rick. And let me show you the page I was telling you about. Mass market. Actually, I need to leave that open because I got to figure out why he didn't get that text and do it right here.
So my wife also has like a product promotion. Do you also do Go High Level setup for product promotion?
Any type of business. I've done hundreds of different types of businesses. So yeah, bro, 100%. I would love to do it for both of you guys. And we can do, so tell me more what you mean by product promotion. Does she
Okay,
like,
so there's this natural product. It pretty much like does what Ozempic does in terms of making you lose weight naturally without any side effects. And
mhm.
so a lot of people are having a lot of success with that.
Okay. Yeah, wait, that's a huge industry. And for sure, we can help her do, if she wants to do paid ads, if she wants to do SEO, if she wants to reach back out to old leads. These are like all the things that I'm very, very skilled in and that we can do for you guys. So what I'm doing today, I'm dropping the setup on the starter. I'm going to get you guys in, get you the basics that you need. And by the way, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you a few links so that you can get locked in with me. Can't see this because I got all the tabs
Is
open here.
this the same one for me too?
Tell me who's talking. I
I'm
can't tell.
sorry, Wahida, I'm sorry that,
Ida. Well, Ida, me and you are good. Like, you, my team should be getting that quote ready for you right now.
oh, okay, so this, I don't need to sign on this link right here. That you,
No, I got everything I
okay,
need.
never mind.
This one, um, oh shoot, I'm gonna pull up the mastermind survey right here, and then I'm gonna drop this in the chat. There was a different link I wanted to send you guys to. I think I know what. And Latoya, you were telling me, you were asking if I was sharing my screen, and I just wasn't even noticing. Thank you, Latoya. Um,
And what's the usual turnaround time for a funnel from scratch?
in
Funnel with your automation and everything set up from scratch?
if it's like a new sub account, so we're setting up the whole sub account, I'd say like 2 weeks at most with A2P and everything.
Okay, 2 weeks,
And a
okay.
lot of that's because like we have to get the information from you after we sign. Sometimes we don't have all the information we need. There's a little bit of back and forth right there. But
Okay.
if you're already in with us and you're already onboarded and it's a funnel in an existing account you have, it would be a much shorter turnaround time.
Okay, so let's say like a week instead of 2 weeks?
Probably more like a week, and my team will be able to tell you roughly how long it'll
Gotcha.
take.
Okay,
And look, if
okay,
you got a ton of volume, I'll hire more people. You know what I mean? I've
okay.
got I've got no problem doing it. And we've already
Okay,
got all our SOPs dialed in. You know, I've been working, I've been straight in HighLevel. All my businesses were only in HighLevel. I've never been in any other systems. I used other software
lucky you, lucky
along,
you. I'm
along
all
with
over.
HighLevel in the beginning. And then now HighLevel does everything well enough to where it's pretty much all I use. I'm gonna drop this in here too. And here you go.
I was actually trying to create my own high level type of AI system.
Cool. Like, so you're not trying to white label it, you just want to create your own version?
Yeah. Well, I guess after the issue with the high level account, so I was just trying to do something on my own. I'm like, hey, maybe let me try see if I can, create something like this on my own.
Well, what I would recommend is just setting up HighLevel yourself instead of having somebody else set it up rather than trying to remake the software, unless I'm misunderstanding you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I hear it.
But either way, like guys, HighLevel, they dropped 200 new features in October. They're developing so fast that it's like it's so hard to do everything they can do, and they integrate everything really well. I really like HighLevel. I think HighLevel works really well. The hard part is setting it up right. There is a big learning curve, and I really have spent 10,000 hours in this system. You know what I mean? And so there's just a lot to learn. But what I want to cover now, guys, I want to show you the bonuses that we give away. If you want to see the other services we have in the price point, oh, I know what I was going to drop. So there's 3 links I'm dropping. And I gatekeep this calendar because I usually charge 400 an hour for meetings, and I'm going to give you guys free 30-minute consultations. So if you were on here and you want me to set up this system to reach back out to your old leads, your new leads, go ahead and grab a time on that personal calendar I dropped. And then it looks, yeah, there's 3 things I want to drop here. Oh, I sent that to the wrong person. Boom. Okay, cool. So you guys have the personal calendar, the main page of the site, which has the pricing for our services. Just know I'm wiping off that setup fee. Go ahead and grab a time, is what I'm saying, on that personal calendar if you want me to set that up. So I'm thinking of Kay, and I'm thinking of Alex. I think you had a question you asked in here that I didn't get to answer yet. Is that right? Alex, you want to come off and tell me what that question was? Here it is. And I'm looking to
Oh, hey
scale.
Rob, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You were asking
Oh,
about my black book, which I don't
yeah,
recognize. If you can send me a screenshot, I could tell you if it looks like HighLevel. And
okay.
then right now, I'm about to go into my spiel where I just talk about everything HighLevel can do. And I'm gonna talk about the bonuses I give away to other agency owners. And of course, even if you want to be in my agency and you're just a small business who, like I was just talking to, like Kay or Sir Ashley, and you want me to set things up, you get all this stuff too. But I'm going to show you what it is right here. So this is my master class page. It's the best place to get all my resources. And I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go through some of these. I've got to rearrange my screen so I can see what I'm doing here. Hang on. So HighLevel AI employee is a powerful tool for digital marketing. If you're looking to start an agency, it can do so many different things and help you do them really, really quickly. There is a steep learning curve. Like I wouldn't try to set this up for yourself if you have no experience, but there's a lot of resources. You can get certified by HighLevel like I am. That'll get you a lot of the way. But really, you just learn by using it. And once you've gotten it down, it can allow you to do some really impressive things quickly. So the new AI employee, this is all the stuff that's rolled out in the past, like since October. We've got inbound AI voice that can answer questions, book appointments, do all that kind of stuff. We've got an AI that can answer questions and do do anything you want over SMS, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. I can't remember what I said. WhatsApp, email, web chat. I'm sure I said a couple of those twice. But full AI over all those channels. And one of the coolest things is that it all shows up in one place.
But what do you mean? Like if AI it'll take over your Facebook and
Yeah, you
what you
can
mean?
connect HighLevel to your Facebook, and it'll be able to, if somebody comments on a post of yours, if they send you a DM, it'll be AI will reply
Gosh,
to them the way you want it to and book an appointment.
gosh. And that's a separate service. That's a separate package by itself.
That's included in our starter package.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it can't send outbound, it can't start the conversation on Facebook, but it will respond if somebody messages you or leave.
Gotcha. And it'll keep responding if the person keeps chatting
Yeah.
in, it'll keep responding back.
As many times as you tell it to. You can put a limit on there, and I recommend not letting somebody just go and talk to it all day and
Okay.
cost you money, waste
Okay.
your time. But you can put a limit on it, and usually I'll have it answer their question and offer a calendar link. You know what I mean? And it can offer times. It can say, "Hey, are you good to meet at 2?" It can do that. But I think offering a calendar link is usually people prefer that because who wants to go back and forth and try to figure it out when they can just touch right there and see when you're free. They prefer that, trust me. But all these conversations happen in one place. If you guys go on my Instagram right now, Rob's gone MIA, and send me a DM, it's going to pop up right here. And same with AI voice and everything else. So it's pretty dang cool. That I was talking about the other AI features. So I'm going to head back over to
Wait, what's your Instagram again?
Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and everything is at ROBSGONEMIA.
And
I've
E
been in
M
action a
I
couple of times. I also went to Miami for a couple of years.
M
So,
I A. Let's
I
see.
mean,
Got it. Got it. Okay. So I
um,
just followed you.
and so guys, the AI employee, so it can handle conversations over all those things, but it can also build websites in minutes. Now you still might want to review the copy, make sure this looks good. It'll pick a template from their thousands of templates. It'll fill it out, done. It will do your SEO for you. There's still some manual steps that are required, but we can have AI powered SEO, and this stuff gets results in like 30 days. All the old human, SEO done by people would take 3 months, 6 months. For a local business, we have a ton of case studies with 30-day results. It's crazy. It will reply to your reviews and help you get reviews. You can reach back out to all your old customers and ask them for reviews, and then AI will reply to their review inside of Google for you. And then I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, it'll run your ads for you. You can go into the AI ads manager and it'll pick a template for ads for any industry and set it up and run ads on Google or Facebook for you or Instagram automatically for $30 a month. It's insane. And so that's just what AI employee does. And by the way, guys, I have used every single one of these systems, and so has my team. So like when you start with me, whatever you want help with, like we can do any of this stuff. We can migrate over your DocuSign into HighLevel for you. So I'm going to show you right here. This is our 10K automation checklist. And I show all the 42 types of software that HighLevel replaces. So you can go through here and you can pick out all the software that you're paying for. And you can say, dang, I'm spending $4 grand a year on this stuff. And we can tell you it's only going to take us 5 hours to move all that stuff over for you. So if you go through here and tell me all the ones you're using, we'll get you a quote on migrating all of it so you never have to pay for two things again. And as you know, like
Smart,
you already know what
smart.
my starter package is. And so I'm going to drop the link to this page so you guys can also get the resources that I'm sharing in here. There you go. Oh, and Sir Ashley, you were just asking about that. So just go right here, and then it's right there in that first drop down. So what makes my snapshot supercharged? Because this is my master class called Supercharger AI Employee. So HighLevel's AI voice normally doesn't remember past conversations with that customer, and it doesn't know about what's been said over Instagram or Facebook or SMS or email. Well, mine does. I created a memory system that you'll be able to import with just a few clicks to set it up so your AI will have a memory of voice and of the other channels tied together. So if a customer is ticked off and then they call the voice knows that they were just ticked off and just cussed you out in text. So it's
Wow.
unified, it's way cooler. Um, and that's the main thing that makes it supercharged. The only other thing is we also enabled AI booking through email. Go High Level normally doesn't support AI booking through email. Mine does. And so that's why we call it supercharged. Now I'm going to talk about all the other bonuses. So some of you may know, like I scaled a couple businesses in HighLevel really well. And then I just became obsessed with AI voice. AI taught me how to code. It was the craziest experience of my life. This is 2 years ago. And I made an integration tool for Go High Level. So it's a Zapier and a Make application that has over 100 actions you can take. And if you don't know what Zapier is, basically it's a platform that connects online softwares like Go High Level to other online softwares like Google Calendar or Google Sheets or it doesn't have to be Google, but like any other web app. There's thousands and thousands of them. So Go High Level has this integration called Lead Connector. That's their main Zapier application. It can only take 6 actions, so it's very limited in what it can do. Well, here's the one I made. So I made one that can take 100 actions, and I have it for Make and Zapier. Now, what you can use this for is you can take you can send in, okay, you could have an email that you want to respond to with DeepSeek or with Promo GPT, something that's not inside High Level, something way better. You can send that email out into Make from Go High Level, and then you can you can have DeepSeek make a response, which is going to be way cheaper than High Level's AI and way smarter. And then you can send an email back with one of these actions, or you can save the copy of the email to a field inside High Level, which then you can send out in workflow. So like it just lets you do a lot. It gives you infinite possibilities with High Level. So that's one of the bonuses.
Can you wait? Do you have time to go over that just one more time? That was a little over my head.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
So the main thing I made it for is AI, third-party AI voice. So there are AI voice systems that will call outbound. High Levels doesn't do that yet because of compliance reasons. They know people are going to call people they're not supposed to call. So they're scared to turn it on for people. You can do it. Like we can integrate a third-party AI voice system for you. I really don't think it's worth it. So like I'm not trying to say like I want you guys to do this. I actually think you shouldn't do this, but that's why I built this in the first place. And so what I would do, these other softwares like Air, Bland, Simple Talk, after they finish a call, what happens is they send a transcript of the call, and it's called a webhook. They send this data out to wherever you tell them to send it. To the call, a lot of my clients, I just email that to them. But if you want to take actions automatically with it, so after the AI call is over, inside Make or Zapier, I'm going to get that call transcript, and then I'm going to analyze it, and then I'm going to say, hey, did they want to book an appointment and for what time? I'm going to have that time they want to book the appointment for, and then I can use this tool right here. Booking an appointment is one of the actions you can take. And so then I can book an appointment for a contact in High Level from outside of High Level. So that's just an example of how you can use it. But really, like anytime you want to connect Go High Level to another platform, to another CRM, to whatever it is, this is the tool that would make that really easy and quick for you to do. So the other bonuses, guys, this is my like non-client, my public session. once you become affiliated with me or get an account with us, whatever, once you're doing business in some way, and I'm going to describe all the different ways you can, you're going to get the Zapier and Make application I just talked about. You're going to get an hour earlier access to these meetings where I'll be able to help you with whatever you need. I'm going to say, hey, what do you need today? What are you stuck on? If you're a done for you client, I'm going to help you take your goals and problems, coordinate. I'm going to help transform those into a solution. And I'm going to tell my team to get on it. And they've got all my SOPs, my ways of doing things. This has been the same team I've had for 2 years. They're the ones that help me build those companies. And so you're going to have access to those mastermind sessions. That's what we call them, the client side mastermind. You're going to get 3 courses. It's a course that shows you how to set up that supercharged AI employee snapshot. You're going to get access to my 10.8 thousand member community. And I think there's other things you get too, but those are the majority of the bonuses at least. I probably I forgot 1 or 2. And guys, on top of all of that, if you are a small business owner, even if you're an agency, if you have me come and work on your website or me come and work on your text messaging AI or voice AI, guess what? Because we use these widgets that help make it accessible to people with disabilities, all of this stuff is going to qualify for a 50% government tax credit, baby, just like solar. And so you go right here. This document is going to show you how you claim those credits. It's going to give you the link to that widget that I have on my site. And so if you're an agency and you can offer this to your clients. You can have my team brand this for you, or you can have your team rebrand this. I don't care. And you use this widget, follow the instructions on this page, and now you and your clients are getting 50% of their digital presence and AI automation paid for by Uncle Sam. In the form of a tax credit. They're going to give you back or just not take some of your money that they were going to take from you. And that's how it works. So let me think about what else I need to cover here. As far as the small business guys, I think it was Sir Ashley and then Ray and maybe some others, maybe Rick. Are you guys wanting to go ahead and jump on the 247? Or do you have some more questions? Ask me some questions if you've got some. Now's the time I'm going to kind of open it up for you guys to run the show a little bit and grill me.
A quick question, Rob, while I have a second. This is Latoya.
Yeah.
Just verifying. Do I need to do this as an add-on or anything, or I just keep rolling with the hours I have?
You're good, Latoya. As long as you
Okay,
got
I was just
access,
making sure.
whatever you need, just message, put an IT ticket in, tell them what
Okay.
you need. If you're at the limit of your hours, they'll let you know.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem, Latoya.
I have a quick question. So I mean, to get started, pretty much is a 247 0 setup right now, right?
That's right. That's true. As long as we can knock it out before the end of this weekend, that's fine. And so just 247, basically we'll take the payment and then we'll put you on, we'll get you booked for your onboarding meeting and I'll get you the onboarding form. And then that's it. It'll be ready about
Does
2
this
weeks.
include the white label, or this is totally separate?
You can do this if you're white label, but if it'll be a monthly subscription unless you have a bank of hours. And the minimum for my bank of hours is a little higher. So they would be like, so basically there would be a setup, but no monthly recurring. So you can do a bank of hours if you're white label, or you can do the recurring. And but you'd have to be in my agency to do the recurring. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you should sign up first and afterwards do the white label. Is that what you're suggesting?
Kay, if you don't have Go High Level, I would just go ahead and be in my agency and you pay 247 and that's all you got to pay right now. If you want to do white label, it would be like 3K minimum to get started. And so you're going to be better off if you're just starting and doing this just for your business for 247 a month until you want to have your own digital marketing agency. Is that what your goal is?
Yeah. I guess once I get some more cash, I would want to have my own digital agency.
Just roll like this for now, and then whenever you're ready to get your own agency, then if you've been with me a while, I may just say go ahead. I may push you out into your own agency. But I work on an hourly basis for agencies, but the minimum is just higher because I know like there's gonna be no recurring, so I've got to charge you more in a way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, does anybody need any? Let me see.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So that question, you ready?
Yeah.
So I've got a site that's where we buy houses on and stuff. So it's already A2P compliant, all that stuff. So I just want to get a opt-in page for it. It's a carrot site, like a real estate website. And so we would have to, well, I mean, what has to happen to do that? Like, is that you have to buy that bank of hours? And because I mean, it didn't really matter about the go high level. I mean, I'm already paying for it.
Right.
What's the main?
Do you have
I want it done. So here's the thing I run into. I hear all these different deals, and if it's not A2P compliant, it's a mess. It could take a month to get it set up. I've got one that's set up, ready to roll. I want to know, how fast you can get it on Go High Level and do all this other stuff.
So, Rick, do you have any clients, or is it just you and your agency?
So I've got a few clients, it's not many, but my main thing is my real estate side of it, which I've done for years to buy houses, is a Carrot website, carrot.com, real estate website. And I want to get an opt-in page and all these wonderful follow-up stuff that you guys have, because I stink at follow-up.
Yeah.
Right. I get a lot of text every day. That's what I do, is texting. Yes.
So, Rick, we can do a bank of hours for you and get it going that way. Cause I doubt I was going to say we could move you into my agency and then I can start you on this lower amount, without a setup.
Okay.
Guess what, Rick, I'll still knock your minimum down $1,000.
Okay.
And that would make, I was about to raise the minimum to 3K for HighLevel. I think I just said 3K is my new minimum.
Yeah.
I'll drop it down, bro. I'll make a deal with you and we'll get it done. Just book on that one-on-one calendar. Do you have time to meet with me before Monday?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. But I got to go now. But I just wanted to run that out there, because how long is it going to take an A2P compliant site? It shouldn't take.
Right.
I've talked to a couple of your competitors. They're all about the same hourly as you are.
Yeah.
One of these guys told me that it's just a couple of days, and then I've had people that take a month to get one site up.
Well,
so
here's the thing. It's a lot of times it's getting information from you and then us going back and collecting any missing information. That's what causes the delay. And my team works on, what's it called? An agile development flow, which basically means like we're working in like 2-week chunks. And so most of the time things take 2 weeks.
Okay.
And that's just kind of how it is. Even though the hours wouldn't be many hours, it's just we got to get the information from you. There's gonna be some follow-up after, and then we confirm everything with you. We need your feedback on it once it's done. And those kind of things are what makes it take longer. You know what I mean?
Because this is A2B compliant. It's none of that mess. It's ready to go.
We don't have to wait for A2P. We just got to collect the data from you. We got to do it. Then we got to get feedback. Then we got to make any changes based on the feedback.
Okay. All right. 2 weeks is better than a month then, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
It might be less, but I just hate to tell you a week and then it'd be 2.
I get it. Yeah, we'll talk about moving it over to your deal. It doesn't cost me any extra money. My main concern was I was still on a free trial for a couple more weeks. And I didn't want to get complicated and it not work. But whatever. It's fine.
Well, we can just move you. Wait, did you start a trial through my link?
No, you did. I did not.
Okay.
Actually, I'm paying. Let me rephrase. I'm paying $247 a month right now. Okay. But I don't really care about the trial as much. I want the thing done. I want to move forward. I want to try to do a bunch of these. I need about 5 of these done for clients as soon as possible. But I need to get my real estate site that's A2P compliant done.
Got you.
So I can see what the heck you guys can do. Because
Rick,
I've already had promises from other people that can't keep them.
Yeah. Well, I'm as certified as it comes. You know what I mean?
I get it. I got you.
If we ever have any problems, one thing I can say is I've got an open door policy where my face is on here and I let anybody who comes into this meeting onto this meeting, and I will make it right with you. If something takes long.
I just want somebody here in America that understands what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone here, but I'm telling the truth. If they don't understand me and I don't understand them, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, that sucks. I don't want any more of that. Okay?
That's the reason why we have these meetings too. So there's 2 options. So basically, I'm going to be the middleman between you and my team. My team, they're in Bangladesh.
Yeah, I figured that. I mean, that's normal.
You come here and you talk to me. We make the plan. And I know it can be annoying to have to wait to meet with me here, but you don't have to. I've got clients that pay to meet with me one-on-one once a week. They pay me $2,000 a month, usually is what it takes. They get 15 hours from my team every month. And then they get to speak with me 4 times a week, so one-on-one, so they don't have to wait. So if if your time is limited, then maybe that makes sense for you. And if your time is limited, you probably have the budget for that.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
otherwise, come to the mastermind, and then I'll get you handled.
Okay. Well, send me. I got an email from you somewhere, I think, so I'll have to find it.
Here,
Thank you so much.
grab a time on this link, man. Rick, do you have the booking link right here? I'm going to send it to you one more time.
I'm not going to be. I got to go. So
All right.
I'm sure I'll get a recording of this. Thank you so much.
Good, Rick. Talk soon. All right, fellas, we're at 3 o'clock. Who's got some questions? Anybody need the link to book? I just dropped the link one more time. Damon, Sir Ashley. Uh-oh.
For tomorrow.
Oh, I'm still here. I just had to get myself on mute. Like I said, I'm still driving.
Beautiful.
But yeah, if you want to send me that link, I'd like to have a one-on-one, just a real quick conversation to kind of discuss where I'm at and kind of move forward, if that makes sense.
Awesome.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I could. I think you said you booked for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
sure, like with the two, so we can talk about it tomorrow. But already have like a Go High Level account and all that. Would you integrate it into that, or is it?
Yeah.
Would I go with you all? How would that work? Okay.
We can figure it out.
Yes.
You can. There's a higher minimum for white label work. I know I said
Yes.
I'm wiping the setup fee today for people coming in my agency. So I'll also reduce your minimum for white label work, and we'll figure out what the best plan is and what you prefer on that call. And so I've got you for tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Perfect, bro. Well, we'll get you straightened out there and get everything figured out. Tomorrow's looking good, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's solid work for not having to do any cold calling. And I hope you all would love to have your calendar full like that without having to cold call as well. And that's what the magic of this system is. And so I'm not even running ads, guys. This is just past leads landing back on here because now's the right time for them, even though it wasn't originally. Well, fellas, I'm starving. I'm out of breath. Is there any last questions anybody's got here? Beautiful. I like the sound of everybody's taken care of. So I'll see you all soon. And Wahida, I'm gonna get you that quote in a second. So I don't even think we need to, but I'll text you with a quote in just a minute here. All right. Adios, amigos. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you, Damon.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
Awesome call. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm glad you